Hi there! Pinshape has a lot of great 3D printable designs for you to browse, but if you're a 3D designer, you'll eventually want to upload your own models to share, sell, or print for yourself. Let me show you how easy that is. To get started, click on the Upload button in the menu bar. On this page, you'll see all you need to enter to upload your design. The first thing you'll need is a name for your design, so try to think of a name that people searching for your product might use when describing it. Next, you'll need to specify your design units. You can find the right setting for you by matching the export units of your modeling software. Even though this might seem like a small detail, it's the leading cause of upload errors, so be sure to double check your units. Next up are the files. We accept STL and OBJ files up to 50 megabytes and can even accept texture and color maps for multicolor models. Uploading in zip files helps speed up the transfer, so you'll want to do that. We've even put together a guide on how to make sure your files are printable, so don't forget to check that out before you upload. Product images come next. This is probably the most important part of increasing sales, so you'll want to have great pictures. Pictures of real, printed objects are best, but if you're using renders, ensure they're as realistic as possible. Once they've been added, you can choose which will be the main image by clicking on the thumbnails. After that, it's time to write your product description. This is where you'll get to tell the story of your design and connect with customers directly. You'll want to include info like, what is your design, what does it do, and who is it meant for? Why did you create this design, and what was your inspiration? How did you create it, and what tools did you use? And if you'd like some feedback, don't forget to ask for it. Next, you'll make it easier for customers to find your design by selecting a major category and adding tags that help describe it. The more tags you add, the more likely it is your product will show up in searches, but make sure they're relevant to your product or else it won't help. At this point, it's time to choose how your design will be distributed on Pinshape, and you have a few options. First is private. This setting means that no other user will be able to see your design when you upload it. This is great if you want to test some things out or just upload a design to get it printed for yourself. Another option is show and tell. This allows you to show the community or potential employers your work without letting them buy your design. This is a great option if you're in the early stages of a concept and want some feedback from other designers, or to use as a portfolio for your personal and professional work. The third option is sell and share. This allows you to sell your work or give it away for free to others. This gives you access to our professional printing services, which prints and ships the orders for you. You can also choose to allow customers with their own 3D printers to print your work at home through one of two different methods. The first method is streaming, which allows the customer to print a single copy of your design at home without giving them access to your source files, helping to ensure your design is safe from pirating. The more open option, however, is to allow downloads, which gives the source file to the user, who can then print the product as many times as they'd like. As a quick note, so far we've seen better sales with downloadable files than with streamable files because streaming isn't compatible with all 3D printers. You can choose which type of access you allow using the checkboxes beside the names. Once that's been decided, you can set a markup for each type of transaction. This is the amount you'll be paid for each sale, and Pinshape's fees and costs will be added to this to reach the final selling price. For downloads and streams, we add 30% of your markup to get the final price, and for professional prints, we add the cost to print the object plus 3% of your markup. The final step of the sell and share section is to choose which professionally printed materials you'd like to make available for your design. We have a great selection of materials to choose from, so pick the ones that best suit your product. To help keep your customers happy, after you complete your upload, we'll run a printability check on your design for each of the materials you selected and only offer the successful choices for sale. To help you maximize your material selection, we'll email you a report with any errors that we found during our check. This will allow you to update and resubmit your design file if you'd like. Moving on, you have the opportunity to create a custom interactive 3D render to show off your product using free software from our friends at Clara.io. Here, you can enter a custom scene ID that you create to make your product stand out from the crowd. If you choose not to though, you'll still have access to our basic 3D render. As a final step before you submit your design, you'll likely see a checkbox or two above the upload button. These checkboxes are used to enter design contests that are always going on. If your model is applicable to the contest being run at the time, feel free to check that box and your design will be entered. Now we're ready to complete the upload, so you can go ahead and click the button. As a final step, you'll have the opportunity to add your new design to one of your collections. This helps you group together similar items and stay organized. Once you've done that, you'll be shown your design listing. If you've selected Sell and Share, others will be able to see it as soon as the printability checks are complete. To find all your designs in the future, you can navigate to your profile, click on the Portfolio tab, and all your designs will be there waiting for you. Thanks for watching.